shit. One time, my dad took a trip to Tennessee, and I brought a bitch over, and I fucked her in my dad's bathroom.
Oh, shit.
Alright. So, Bless Your Nation, back with another video. I'm K-Dub.
I'm Dion.
And the question of the day is, what's the craziest thing you've done that you wouldn't be able to tell your parents?
Damn. That's fuck somebody in her bed.
In your mom bed?
Hell yeah. Why the fuck in my room? Got me fucked all the way up.
Alright, so Mello here with
Jesse.
Alright, we're gonna shout out his IG down below. I have a question for you. What's the craziest thing that you've done that you would not tell your parents about?
Oh shit. One time, my dad took a trip to Tennessee, and I brought a bitch over, and I fucked her in my dad's bathroom.
So there was, what happened to the bed, you know, like the couch or anything like that? It had to be the bathroom.
I mean, I'm a freak ass nigga. I like moving spots. I like fucking everywhere, bro.
Kitchen table.
Everywhere, bro. Shit.
A lawn chair.
On the balcony too. Yeah.
Wow, man.
But it was at night though. So I ain't doing
that.
That
is hilarious. Your dad's bad.
It's your boy Vibes right here. You already know what's going on. If you didn't know me before, now you know me now.
Alright, and the question of the day is, what is something crazy that you have done that you wouldn't tell your parents?
Well, I was with my family on a Florida trip. We got a vacation home. We was like merging. You know, you got the family friends that's your cousins, but ain't your cousins by blood. So I ended up having sex with a family friend in the same house that my mama was in. And we was upstairs. I snuck away. We was upstairs in the bathroom. We didn't actually make it to the actual intercourse part because her uncle walked in, and I had her on the counter, and I looked in the mirror and I saw him there like this on some R. Kelly shit. And he was just like, yes, continue. And I was like, oh shit. And so then he was like, broke his neck. So in my mind, I'm thinking I'm about to die. So he was like, we gonna keep this between us three. All right. We had about 5 more days left on that vacation trip. And those were the most awkward 5 days of my life, I swear to God. And I'm just looking over at her like, yes. And every time I looked at her, her uncle's right there. And I'm terrified that he about to tell my mom. But we went home, he didn't say shit. And to this day, every time she bring her name up, I just be like, no, I don't mess with her no more. I don't even know her. She cool, but I don't really mess with her no more. But that's something I would never tell.
Alright, Mello here with Patrick. Alright, and I have a question for you today, Patrick. The question is, what's the craziest thing that you've done that you would not tell your parents about?
Craziest thing that I've done.
2 hours later.
There was this one time senior year, dog. What's it called? I was talking to this one girl at the time. Yo, we was on. So you know, we got to talking. I spit in my game, blase. And you know, we had made plans to like look up this one night. So you know, I pull up on her. She gets in the car. We go to this one spot. Yo, we was in the backseat of my car, dog. Shorty started giving me brain, bro. That shit was wild. I don't even know what the fuck she was doing. She was just doing some crazy, otherly type shit. Some demon shit. No, Demon shit, bro. That shit should not have been allowed. Ain't no niggas should have gone through that shit, bro. Man, when I tell you, I was in the backseat of my car. I had to put both my hands on the headrest, bro. Back there, little Jesus piece.
She was going off like that?
Going off, bro. I was like, trying to hold on my best. I lost my soul that day.
Alright, Bless Your Nation, back with another one. It's K-Dub.
Personally,
And today's question of the day is, what's some crazy stuff that you did that you would never tell your parents?
Shit, one time I had to make a move on this dude's girlfriend and his sister. Like it didn't happen all in play, but that shit just like it just happened all in months in time. So like what happened was one day, like I already knew his girlfriend and shit, like we already knew each other and shit. One day like we had caught each other at somebody else's house, and I was like, one thing led to another. I was with her and shit, and then we did something. And then next thing you know, my boy, I was supposed to go to a fucking a double date with my boy, and come to find it was that nigga's sister. And I didn't even know until we pulled up to his crib, because his house looked familiar, because I done took her over, like the girlfriend, I took her over the house before. So when me and his sister pulled up to the house, I was like, hold up, is she so-and-so's sister? She was like, yeah. I was like, oh shit. So then I was like, fuck it. So because like, I mean shit, he not gonna find out. But later that nigga found out. That nigga wanted my head, but shit.
Alright, Mello here with
Elena.
Alright, Elena. So the question for you today is, what's the craziest thing you've done that you would not tell your parents?
Okay, well, I mean, I have some crazy shit that I've done, but my best friend actually has this crazy ass story that she wanted me to share with you guys. So she was at church camp one summer, 2 summers ago, and she was 16 at the time, and she was actually having a thing with a 24-year-old. And while at church camp, she had a room to herself. So she was trying to sneak him over one night after they were lifeguarding, and she decided to try to open the window, right, to sneak him in. But the window was stuck; it wouldn't open. So she used her foot to kick the window out. Ended up cutting up her whole leg.
It had the mesh? It had the mesh on the window?
I don't know. I think it was just like a regular window, but like it slid up, but she couldn't get it to slide it up. So she kicked her foot through it to sneak him into her room, so you know they could do that good that night while at church camp. So.
All right, Bless Generation. Here with a question of the day. My name is K-Dub. This is
Anthony, man.
And today the question is, what's the craziest thing you ever done that you wouldn't tell your parents?
Craziest thing. One time, I was with my girl, well, old girl, and then she just comes, like, we're in the car, just chilling, you know, in the parking lot. She says, just out of nowhere, I'm gonna suck your dick backwards. I was like, what? I was like, how the fuck are you gonna suck my dick backwards? So, I don't know, she just turns around. I don't know, just some dumb shit.
Alright, it's Bless Generation back with another one. My name is K-Dub.
I'm Brian.
And today's question of the day is, what's something crazy that you have done that you would never tell your parents?
Alright, so one day over the summer, my parents go on vacation, like, for a week. So me and my brother, we got some bottles, and we invited some friends over. So then, we all sitting there, we got drunk as fuck, you know what I'm saying, had like 10 shots, and I blacked out. Threw up all over the bed, threw up everywhere. And then my parents came home the next day, so I had to clean that shit up. And they was like, what happened? I was like, I had some Chipotle, that shit was bad. And no, woke up, got away with it, they'll never know.